On the 16th of June 1976, the streets of Soweto were not filled with adults. They were filled with children. School children. Teenagers. Young people. Just like many of you watching this today. They woke up on a cold winter morning, wearing school uniforms, carrying books and placards. But that day, they were not going to class. They were going to fight. Not with guns. Not with violence. But with courage. With voices. With unity. With truth. The pain behind the protest. To understand the 16th of June, we must understand the pain behind it. During apartheid, black South Africans were trapped under a cruel system designed to keep them oppressed. One of the strongest weapons used against them was education. Not to empower them, but to limit them. The apartheid government introduced the Bantu Education Act, a system meant to give black children inferior education so they would remain cheap labor. Then in 1974, the government forced schools to teach subjects in Afrikaans. For many black students, Afrikaans was not just a language. It was the language of oppression. The language of those who humiliated them. The youth said, "No more. We refuse." The day history changed. On the morning of the 16th of June 1976, more than 10,000 to 20,000 students marched peacefully in Soweto. They sang. They chanted. They carried signs. They wanted one thing: freedom to learn with dignity. Then, police arrived. Armed. Tense. And suddenly, gunshots. Chaos. Blood. Screams. Children running. Children falling. Blood on school uniforms. One image shocked the world. The body of Hector Peterson, a 12-year-old boy, carried after being shot. That photograph became one of the most painful symbols of apartheid. Official numbers said dozens died that day. But later estimates suggest hundreds were killed, and by year-end, over 500 people had died in the uprising and its aftermath. These were not soldiers. These were children. But they changed South Africa. The apartheid government had power. Weapons. Police. Prisons. But they feared something greater. The courage of awakened youth. The 16th of June changed South Africa forever. The youth showed the nation something powerful. Young people are not just the future. They are the force that can change the present. Their courage helped energize the anti-apartheid struggle. Their sacrifice moved the world. Their voices shook a system built on oppression. That is why today we honor Youth Day. Not as just another public holiday, but as a reminder. Freedom was paid for by young people. What does the 16th of June mean today? Now, let's ask a difficult question. If the youth of 1976 fought against oppression, what are today's youth fighting? The enemy may look different today, but the struggle continues. Today many South African youth are battling unemployment, poverty, crime, drug abuse, depression, hopelessness, broken families, poor education, lack of opportunities. Youth unemployment remains one of the country's biggest crises. Many graduates sit at home with degrees but no jobs. And yes, immigration has become part of a difficult conversation. Some young South Africans feel that the immigration is increasing competition for jobs, business opportunities, and informal trade makes survival even harder. But hear me carefully. The real enemy is not only immigration or another struggling person trying to survive. The deeper issues are weak economic growth, corruption, inequality, limited job creation, politicians. If we focus on tribalism and fight each other while ignoring root problems, nothing changes. We need unity. Today's battle is different. The youth of 1976 fought bullets. Today's youth fight invisible battles: overthinking, anxiety, comparison, social media pressure, lack of identity, lack of government support. Many young people are alive physically, but dead mentally. Dreams are dying. Confidence is collapsing. Hope is fading. That is dangerous, because when youth lose hope, a nation suffers. How can today's youth stand up? How do we rise like 1976? Not only by marching in streets, but by becoming powerful in mind, character, and action. 1. Get educated beyond school. Learn skills, study business, technology, AI, trade skills, digital skills, put your knowledge into practice. 2. Stop waiting to be saved. The youth of 1976 did not wait for permission. They stood up. Be proactive. Start small. Build something. 3. Unite. Division weakens. Unity builds. Stop tearing each other down. Build communities. Help each other rise. 4. Use your voice wisely. Today you have social media. Use it to build, to educate, to inspire, not only to complain. Yes, we need to raise issues and our frustrations. 5. Refuse mental slavery. This may be the biggest one. Apartheid tried to convince black youth they were inferior. Today, many people still live mentally imprisoned. They think, I'm not enough. I'll never make it. My background defines me. No. Break that mindset. The youth of 1976 refused silence. They stood for dignity. They stood for future generations. That includes us. So when we celebrate June 16th, Youth Month, let's not only remember their pain, let's inherit their courage. The question is not only, what did the youth of 1976 do? The real question is, what will today's youth do with the freedom they paid for? Will we waste it? Or build with it? The future of South Africa is not sitting in Parliament alone. It is sitting in classrooms, in taxis, at universities, in townships, in homes, in unemployed graduates, in dreamers, in you. Rise. Stand up. Build. Because the same fire that burned in the youth of 1976 can still burn in this generation. You are strong, resilient. You are South African. If this message touched you, like, share, and subscribe for more powerful motivational and educational videos on Built in Pain.